Hi people, and hello my Chili con Carnage crew, it's Chili here, the man who produces Iron From My Eyes, and I'm doing a 5-minute review on Pallbearer's newest album, Mind Burns Alive. How does one use positive imagery to surmise an album that is so full of... It's quite the conundrum, but hell yeah, I'll give it a shot, I guess. It seems an adverse adjective to say that I am excited to be hearing about a doom metal album, but this statement is still true nonetheless. Despite the doomy outlook on life usually disposed with music of this genre, I was very keen to hear what Pallbearer have to offer on their latest outing, and Pallbearer did not disappoint. With 6 tracks on this album and a runtime of 50 minutes, some things never really change, and one of these is the lengthy tunes on each song. It's no secret that I love songs that have an extended runtime, and fans of the channel can attest to this. Luckily for me, the album has more than its fair share of lengthy tributes. In fact, the shortest offering was the opening song, which was one of the singles where the light fades, and is a great way to open this album, I think. The eerie, lone guitar opener sets the mood and builds to this beautiful tune that is succinctly improved with the soft vocals that accompany the down-tempo composition. It may not provide for energetic listening to outsiders, but is very much in the same style of previous efforts, and I love this tune. The sludgy, eccentric guitar riff present on the title track is a stark comparison when compared to, of course, the first song, and is simply mesmerizing, which is interesting, because 90% of this song, I swear, is just rather desolate sounding melodies, but it does add to the allure of the song. When it comes to the guitar solo, it certainly reminded me of Typo Negative, and I felt rather nostalgic to hear their music again. We miss you, Pete. Great song. For me, the highlight of the album has to be Endless Place, and perfectly shows how the band just set themselves apart in their field. How does the band do this?
Saxophone.
Yeah, that's right, with a saxophone solo towards the end, and it's really quite creative to bring such an instrument to this field, but it works so well. The semi-freeform jazz mixed with the repetitive riffing of doomy fashion is a perfect pairing, and I love it. Now, considering the field is rather narrow for this use of interpolation, I would say this move was ingenious, and it's easy to find yourself just losing yourself to a trance during this tune. For this album's runtime, the band stay true to their original sound. If I'm being honest, it felt like a rather ominous feeling when writing this review, because how can I do it justice in describing their intrinsically lengthy music for a 5-minute review? The answer? I simply cannot. I can't tell you how much I enjoyed this record, I can tell you how much I love the elements of these songs, but the feeling of this album is merely mentioned as the tip of the iceberg. I can only hope that if you are not familiar with the band, I have drawn enough curiosity for you to go and listen to them for yourselves. The only drawback is I have with the song Daybreak, which is just not as strong as an effort in my opinion, but still a worthy piece of music on their record. Other than this, it is a solid album. Perhaps not one that I'll run back to anytime soon, I've got to be in a certain mood to thoroughly enjoy it, but I know that if I am that way inclined, I would be listening to a solid record. Overall, I would give this album a score of 7.5 million chilies on the spicy scale, with my favourite tracks being Mind Burns Alive, Where the Light Fades, and Endless Place. Pallbearer have this allure to them, similar to a black hole, as their songs won't spring feelings of joy and their riffs feel crushing, but there's still some spark to them, and there is something to behold. It's perhaps an ironic statement to make given that the album's artwork is similar in design to Pearl Jam's album Dark Matter, which also shares similar themes in regards to that record, but as always, make sure to go and listen to this album, because this review still won't do it justice. If you've enjoyed this content, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to us, and stay notified for future music related content, because it keeps our manager happy at the end of the day. We are also on Discord, Instagram, Facebook, and all those other social platforms if you want to check us out. As always, people, you have a great day and stay spicy.